Hey guys, and welcome to Love Diamond's Paranormal channel. I'm not showing my face because I look pretty ratchet, but I wanted to show you guys my hometown, and I want to tell you all kinds of stories that I've heard throughout my entire life. This is one of the oldest churches in Indiana. I'm not sure how old it is, but I think they're getting ready to tear it down, which is kind of sad. But there's a lot of history within that building right there. I wish to God I could go in, but it's not like one of those regular churches you could just walk in. And like I said, I think they're getting ready to tear it down, so that does not help me at all. So this actually, you can tell, is a street, and all this used to be filled with houses, especially all the way from over there. It was all filled with houses until about 6-7 years ago, maybe not even that long. They started tearing down houses one by one, and nobody really knew why, but I mean, the houses were in bad condition, and I actually used to live right here in this part. It was a beautiful house. It was a brick house, and that was all my backyard. Beautiful house. And then there was another house, and then I had my grandma's house, and you know, it was just beautiful, but the houses were really decaying. Ours wasn't at the time, but you know, and this was a really hot spot for floodings. Now, the story is that Indians actually lived here. Whether or not there's an Indian burial ground, which I believe there is, I wouldn't know where it's at because it's probably been, you know, removed, and no one really cares about Indians. They're just rude like that. I care about Indians. I have Native American in me. And I would love to know where the burial ground is, but nobody to this day still knows where it's at. But the story behind Waverly, there actually used to be a hotel by the bank, which I'll show you guys that later. It was a hotel. I believe there was even a diner here at one point. And back in the day, it was really one of the most, it was kind of popular back in the day. And, you know, it just kind of sucks that, you know, they made it into a park and all, and you know, that's nice, but it's sad they couldn't keep on with the hotel and the diner and, you know, at least keep it all nice. I think the town just kind of gave up, and they did for unknown reasons, but I have a certain belief that Waverly is actually cursed. I say that because, as I said before, this is my hometown, and when I moved here, it was almost like nothing but terrible things would always happen, you know, within my life, and you know, a lot of not so great things happened here, and I think that's why this little town here is dying, and why no one visits it. But you know, I don't think I had a lot of paranormal experiences here, but I did have a lot of paranormal experiences another part of Waverly that I lived in. I want to walk over here real fast and see exactly what's over here, what they have on this plaque thingy, because I have not been over here. I wish I could get into the bank, because the bank has a lot of memorabilia one's pretty neat. The Independent Order of Oddfellows Hall in Waverly. Oh, that's the gathering at the church that I showed you guys. I wonder what's over here. That's interesting. I want to believe I know so much about this area, but I just don't. And you guys, in order to have like a paranormal investigation, whether if it's day or night, I mean, paranormal activity is going to happen no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's 12 a.m., 3 a.m., or if it's 6 in the morning. It's going to happen anywhere, at any time. Let's see. The state capital, almost. Yeah. Mooresville, Indiana is not that far away from here, and Mooresville, Indiana was actually going to be the capital of Indiana, but turns out that didn't happen. Indianapolis became the capital. I'll have to learn more about that, because I haven't been out this far. I've been out further that away and into the woods. I'm still trying to find the path, because they have a trail, but don't know where the fuck it is. And sorry if you hear like wind, because it's windy and it's sprinkling and it's cold as balls outside, and I'm really not loving it. I want to go back to where I said why I think Waverly is cursed, is because when I did move here at a young age, a lot of bad things started happening in our lives, and each time I would move, we would always end up back here. It was like something was always pulling us back here. It doesn't matter if we moved 30, 40 miles away, we couldn't just get away from this place. It would always bring us back. But I wanted to correct myself on that, because I didn't really elaborate much on that and why I think this place is cursed. But it has been raining very hard here in Indiana, and we've had some flooding. Obviously, my dumb ass is not about to jump in that shit, because my shoes are too good for that. But this was my backyard, and it's so strange. Like, it brings me back weird memories. But I thought, man, I'd show you this because I think it's cool. Still trying to figure out where the fuck the trail is, but we'll get there eventually. But there's a church in this fucking dumbass gazebo they put up here for park reasons. But this is legitimately the only house that is standing still, and they are getting ready to tear that down. It's sad, because there used to be just so much here, and now there's just, you know, I come here and it's like nothing but sadness now, because there used to be all kinds of things here, and now there's just not, and dead flowers and shit. Sad. Waverly did have the habit of flooding a lot, so there's some pictures of that. I'm also going to include pictures at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that one as well. The Reagan Canal. I doubt I said that right, but I don't care. See, if I could find the trail, I could show you guys where the old bridge was, because there used to be a bridge here. And this kid over here just fucking scared the legit piss out of me. Oh my god. Now we're going to the old bank, the old Waverly Bank, where the infamous John Dillinger robbed. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Public Enemies or anything, but John Dillinger actually grew up around Mooresville and Waverly. And so I want to show you the bank that he robbed. I'm not sure if it's one of the first banks he robbed, but I know for a fact he did rob this bank. I really wish I could get in, but I think it's cool how, like, I used to be obsessed with John Dillinger, I think because Johnny Depp was just so hot, and he, you know, reenacted him in the movie Public Enemies, but this is the infamous Waverly Bank, where he robbed it at one point in time. Waverly Bank from 1918. There it is. I wonder if I could see exactly like what's on the inside. Yeah, kind of, sort of. So obviously they like changed it, so it's not necessarily a bank anymore. It's like where the park has board meetings and all that dumb shit that no one cares about. But there's like historical facts in there still. There's pictures of, you know, soldiers that used to live here in Mooresville that, you know, the town just wanted to celebrate them and all. Trying to, yeah, I really wish I could get inside, because it's locked, but it's okay. That's about the best I could do. And I think the vault actually was right there. I think that, yeah. And there's actually a picture of the vault door. They had it painted. I don't necessarily know why back then they would paint the vault door, but they did. And that was the painting. Kind of creepy. Don't know who it is, but cool. Cool. And yeah, it is very unique because I don't necessarily understand it. But, and where's the lock at, bitch? Like, no wonder why John Dillinger was like, I'm gonna rob this shit, because that looks like it's easy to get into. And here's more of the other park. I don't know what they plan on doing with this, but I believe this is the trail, or like the beginning of it, but it says no trespassing and stop. But I'm so confused with Waverly Park. I really am, bro. And it's like freezing balls. And I'm like, anyways, I'm going to find out where this fucking trail is one day, and I'll come back and we'll definitely explore it so I can show you guys where the old bridge was, since they don't seem to have any pictures of that. There, if you go all the way down there, you end up to the White River. There used to be a bridge that you could go over, and they tore that down probably way before I was born, 97, so. But yeah, it says private property, keep out, and obviously that says stop, but my ass is not going to jail. But I will find out where the trail is, guys, and I will come back. This is Old Town Waverly Park. Very sketchy. Maybe when it warms up, I will come back and I'll do a paranormal investigation here, because I do want to know, you know, if there is an Indian burial ground around here, and if they had anything to do with making this town cursed, because I do truly believe in my heart that this town is cursed. There's not a lot of good things and good people around here. It's not like it's a sketchy place, but not a lot of great people live here, like meth heads and all that, and I'm not about that life, girl. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy Friday the 13th. If you heard or seen anything weird, let me know down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and click that bell for notifications because I am going to be posting regularly. So thank you guys for watching my first video, and fuck yeah, let's do this, baby.